President John Dramani Mahama ebe kanche Ghana for say among for so na president petete mako president petete mako also ono onye na adwese petete mbiako isan say Ghana for the first mandate and the second mandate amano. So he even told his minister say mandate we omade amaye na omaye mo dwuma kopem say Ghana for the be hu say yabo adwuma. And these were the statements of President John Dramani Mahama Nkasa Emekiye.
The people of Ghana gave me a mandate for one term. And I am working hard to meet the promises I made them. And so I always tell my ministers, I say, let's number our days so that we can work harder to meet the promises we made the Ghanaian people. I note that people have gone to the Supreme Court seeking interpretation of the clause that governs the tenure of the president. If you ask my personal opinion, I thought that it was clear enough. I've read it over several times. It's exactly what it says. But if they want to ask the Supreme Court, that is their business. But I know that the people of Ghana gave me one additional term, and I'm going to work to meet the trust that.
All right. Enti one say President John Dramani Mahama Ekanye. This is very, very basic statement. I think say opesa wo tie nsema president de kan kwa dia. Me ma dwemu no ese wo tie ase. I don't even know where these statements are so difficult for somebody to say asema president kan ye ne mente ase and as a president nya adwe and as I don't even understand it. But there is somebody in Ghana otise afie pokuya. Say ni pana dwemu no na ni ate to the sense Obia can asema or problem with asem no. E ba cho wo kai Ziega. Ziega say Sansemo ya president kan no according to him the president anka hwe. According to Ziega, o say president ankasa. No be man who cares or Ziega no be man who cares. Says a president any green light from Supreme Court. Na president akobi ma Ziega so no. We didn't know beka.
Still idea pesa President Mahama can one country. Seven brothers. I'm not saying that with me assassin deeper baby. But I'm saying this, say, may if you have a sharp reasoning skills, who say we want carry. I'm telling you. One carry. I'm telling you, eh? I make us a job. Say Supreme Court interpretation eba. Ne favor President Mahama. Ah? Say interpretation eba. Na yes obetimi a contest bi ma. No one contest ya. On contest say eba na President Mahama and contest ya. Ah? I'll leave broadcasting. Me judge journalism, I'm telling you. Let me repeat this. Say interpretation eba. Na say a favor President Mahama so obetimi akwa another term. No one kwa me judge broadcasting.
Nobody has already told you.
And yet, but see, the person who can na waka no tie ye.
Also no man one term.
Meba. Ti.
Ana.
President Mahama. Obe baba no. You see, three things and you de bonachi. Bieka, especially the opposition. So, oba the nursing training allowance no obetwam and yes I know my tie. Ah, every teacher training allowance. Okay. And one why video no say me John Dramani Mahama minta nursing training allowance. Now the one that I did in 2015, though he was trying his best to explain why utemuno, which for me na a Thomasum the American what I say. Yeni na ya say the teacher training and nursing training allowance yen cancel. It doesn't make sense to me because near the compliment no se see a term, it see a term. And we term or say who see why mistake and conform tenancy. So oba on finansanka. That's why the American what I say. Now, that's why I said that time, no. Now the manifesto committee are no more have my NDC. The chairman Abeka Mahama and cancel nursing training allowance. But on one kasa, esa kind, the opportunities are kind. Now, the free senior high school. The free senior high school. President John Dramani Mahama, nobody bothered to say oba obe can see a free senior high school. Ah, on why a video was say, me Jandam Mahama, the son of why Mahama, me ba I wouldn't cancel free senior high school. It has come to stay. Me cancel me nyane she. What was said was a gimmick and propaganda, and that's how Okatakyie. But you been a wakano. Two de way na no but say on ko biem no sa de way o kan nya sa na waka no tie ma me starting show one or say the people of this country gave me a mandate of 4 years, so I've been telling my ministers to say almost fast track normal because we have 4 years limit.
Me pacho in the comment section, what was so ambiguous in the statement now, President John Dramani Mahama Imekiye? And the other question is, why is it say whenever President John Dramani Mahama speaks, some people in some region almost has and according to them, no, that is what they expect the president to say, or to the sense they expect the president to do something bia. That is not what the president is doing. But I don't get the point. Nana Jantwa is number 1. Ziega Otue is number 2. Among Fugu, other Shanti region, some radio stations in Biswa, they are also doing exactly the same thing. And this Ziega says the President John Dramani Mahama says Supreme Court verdict where Ghana for Bahamians and their court they need interpretation from the 1992 Constitution. Say 2 terms back to back, and I say back to back, and or say ba. Na president can say on ko biema onu Ziega onye media adwuma biem obejaye radio adwuma ye. The pacho say president beko on ko DNA ye Ziega. Why is it say NP people are afraid of President John Dramani Mahama? I don't get the point. Why are they afraid of President John Dramani Mahama? And then why is it say they always believe so omuni mnyansa NDC party nibia, because the moment you open your mouth to speak, and I say can say, one can say, and some can say, and one can say, Mahuna na Jantu are doing exactly the same thing. In a video, he is still insulting the president. Say President John Dramani Mahama him say, Accra Kumasi Expressway on team yet, I don't know find interchanges. What is these people talking about? Or what are they talking about? Say if you are not satisfied with the president in a year now, what do you have to do? Do you have to insult? Do you have to put vows on yourself? Go and just vote against the government. Vote against the administration. Vote against the party. So what is the problem now? I don't get it. Say president, a Juana president, if Ghanaians think say the president should go again, and if the president also thinks that he's even going to go again, president Ebeko on the premise of NDC, Ebeko premise of Belusi. So what is it the problem? Alaji 38 na yato abamana. Why don't you people go against or go with Alaji 38 and then campaign? The patch over team do again chiraba so also join the show now on +358 4653 72 649 number on the desk screen. Because I don't understand why these people always believe say omo munim nyansa o minimum mamuo Ziega me nyeso assemblyman ko Ziega stand bida. I'm not sure. I stand to be corrected though, but me nyeso say even branch executive or Ibiza. As a true born and bred Ghanaian, the least you listen. I don't even understand them. Net Dave say, again, how do you say Nana Jantwa is an idiot in Finnish? A Finnish for because we idiot. Hey, Charlie, easy. Is it like my network is slow, or do you think that it's okay? Maybe I can cross-check again and then come back again. If you think that everything is okay at your end, you can also tell me. But I see that I'm breaking a lot, right? But if it's okay, I'm going to be me at also. Easy. And go forward there. Charlie, udi omachia every day. Omemo nyasem foforo. Udi omachi na unyasem. Udi omachi na unyasem. That is, I mean, just here. President Cook said, yeah. One time, the Kwalugu Dam case should be opened. Say no can be an alleged 38 is no. Alleged by Omeo Suru Sanemano. President Cook is the only recourse for the people to retain a JDM is to agitate by themselves and demand a referendum, just as JDM alone to do another term. It won't allow anyone else to go a third term. So, I mean, Papa Nankasa Obeko. But as the NPP for no, they seem to be afraid of something. Na saade no so no e omonkwa so nim adekropotia ema omusuro. Because NDC woni pa bebre. President Jandam can expressly say obeko. But they seem to be afraid of something. Enti minim adekropotia it has an where the Ziega thinks onim nyansa and the way he speaks irritated too much. The way the guy speaks, it hard you too much. And another I PhD we so me so a doctor. Sara be a friend. So we PhD there Ghana they say omuti o Ghana na o PhD. I think so you was a Kenyan was a thing. I stand to be corrected. All right, Medase Michael. Say if it is okay in Kwadia, Medase. I think say okay because I saw it here. Say me networking here style, or maybe the system that I'm operating with. I think so. But sometimes you know say technology, some things like this do happen. Didn't you say we are along the point that you're fixing MR102B, something like that. NPP, even in opposition, is still clueless and on serious political party filled with men and women who simply lack common sense. Meaning that's true. Daniel, the message is very, very clear. Because the argument they are making, it seems a party doesn't any communicators by themselves. That is what I see. Party no lack communicators. And Omako employ some so-called journalists in the system. Those so-called journalists, Jandam, Ziega, to come and do the bidding of their failed propaganda for them. And that is what they are doing now. And they are unable to find space to communicate reasonably for any reasonable person to understand. Seminar more kind of baby and share them make sense. Send a bear wo betin seminar more kind of say. That is how I see them. And they are finding it very, very difficult. I see this woman, Ankasa, she doesn't know anything. She just joins the chorus. If you hear this, I know you or no Kasakwa or Tiwa, no, this is a can't be. And I think the American, if you call you know, she thought to say, my main can't be also NPP for did something very, very funny. Kevin Taylor started away in the show, no? Then NPP for Kofa, Kwame Bafa thinking they can use Kwame Bafa to match Kevin Taylor style. No? Kwame Bafa by and also Kwame Bafa you're shooting it now. And Okatakyie free from so by I think he was also going to do the same thing. Or by and Okatakyie. So if you Pokuya thinks she can be or she might be that kind of person. So she always makes reference to and a kitchen blogger no. And who even understands the body no? Sometimes you are deep oh yeah. I say well who say oh I did me ye for Sobia and she didn't mame. So you need to stop. But who say if you doesn't even understand say I did we me ye I say I didn't want me to me and she still keeps on doing this. Until typical for your mama sem no beka no the befra Kevin Taylor. Sa no ye. And it doesn't make any sense. Ma been a long time and pa me tell one can't cheye. And why you hear me? And Jonas as well. Oh, can you Jonas? There's also saying in the style. I say it's dying because at MD, you know, now many people don't want that kind of insultive character anymore or struggle to do those kind of things. They always want to bring in people there to insult. That is their style. Because I don't think they will be can you Jonas one kind. What they say, I want to make court case here to the name so one kind of making any serious analysis from it. That is how I see those kind of people. So sometimes, you know, even Ghana journalists require to do Charlie. Omo so among Kenyans asem 3. So we don't even need to waste our precious opportunities on them, right? You see, anyone against accountability is corrupt. Anthony de Odebayana, yes, Alhaji Dr. Munubomia is corrupt because that's why he fears accountability. Usro remonacha basa. Usro remonacha basa. Now, nipa o describe Alhaji Dr. Munubomia in very simple term. Ema maniji ya Dr. Tony Edu. Dr. Tony Edu, see how he described Alhaji 38.
Bawumia in particular, his hurdle is the crisis of credibility. Who wants to vote for a person who has proven himself to be a liar, a flip-flopper, a man who is not disciplined, a man who calls his political opponents all kinds of derogatory names? The word incompetence, we stuck with President John Mahama, was coined by Bawumia. And over the period, he had made sure that on every platform, he make innuendos towards the competence or incompetence of former President John Mahama. And he does it with the most annoying guffaw.
So what I say? Now, no who say NPP for we're trying to find it very difficult, especially if you're pokuya kana semiyao. Na President John Dramani Mahama kura edidi na nado atem na den. Tell the doctor to need duken. Why in the better na Ghana? A president be incompetence. Why in the buy? Isn't it say Dr. Bawumia? And if they think say those things are President John Dramani Mahama can atem didia. Aden na momo Dr. Bawumia na yes ane man you people don't see say atem didie. Esremo Ghana for baby esi yadwen na du no. Ye di nyansa ene ye adwuma. Enye se obi betena baabi no no be dictate ne ma yenka in the system. Na say nipa no so say ko bisa say die kwanti na asem ya wo ka no yenka oni solutions to ansem na wo ka no. Some people are so confused to say they just need attention. Attention now, and it is becoming say attention is so difficult for them to even get. Ebi the krachi way, mami krachi di anjero. Krachi ya, obetena Ghana, obeye ayesem beberebe. Se wano wakusunya di wa manone, no oba challenge President John Dramani Mahama, no oba chire Ghana for, nema yenye ewo Ghana ho, obedi ntro be kan sema kesi bebre ewo Ghana obe, enehwe ni oye. Fe. Nipa da sanite hɔ a on passum wie enti wo kɔ wo so akɔ law school wie wo ba no hwɛ style ya krachi de ba na nipa we na NPP for mudi na chi se krachi we na ebe kom ntɔkɔ ama mo enti omo so omako bie station for the records or they be counter abeye campaign tie NDC hwɛ azan 419 pa ade a wona ma woye nipa we say hwan na fa kɔ we serious biem. O se nyankopon na ate no to no. Ofra America be no modi dondo ni hunta ene koshia no airport ene gunguru ene Okatakyie oye be ma oye hwe ade oye. Hwe. Lawlessness exposing no. Lawlessness ene aye ne sa no. Nyankopon ene ma obia hu the character of NPP. Enti hwe kwamba fa bro nye ba ya wayera. Akwa we ba ya wayera. Okatakyie free for wayera. They say for the records agu aton nsuom enti say NPP for move say we na no the back counter NDC amama ba power 2028 when oye we wan agility when also kwa graduation wa gempa when oye and akoka afia poki and she is trying to fight every war we asem emfa na hokwa na okokonto kwa wo mi wa also won to aba ye wa da zini ni won to aba enti in say so ba to nebo akanyansa sem kete kura in the system no omunti menye ipa de sani we ukwa jini dia e wankasa wasem we ne frere Alhaji Dr. Munubomia Dr. Chembi no enti uko dia kwa we yachi we NPP ni wo so wakonya ni pe e campaign ama wa we na waye bo vako te ketwa no krache de se we ya re yenye ye bo vako te ketwa eze okoya police for born as me nsafa akware da akose ne kon ade so otu nim se o da se okon wa onim se ade e azan enso krachi se da ono Jandam na no play Everything about them is Jandam. I'm saying, hey, and I'm so more my idea. Jandam, I'm also more more play there, and it's also more my Tornado said Dr. Omia is a flip-flopper. That was a very perfect description of Adaji, Dr. Mamudu Bomia. Hey, Tony, Timothy, Kashmir say, good evening, bro. You are doing well. God bless you. And that's it. If I just also join the show now, number in the screen is +358 4653 72649. Mr. Only when we are live, or when they say, after program, people keep on calling me, even at night. I think there's a time difference in the US, there might be some differences. I only use the number when I'm live. Mr. Say me live for the wait me adjoin me. You know who's Dr. Chembino no. I call in the name Dr. Chembi, Edema Dr. 38. I like 38. And they all has now where that the corner. Kiki. We win here go for say on make campaign my like Dr. Obudu be am going about. I'm say NPP pa dear. NPP pa na ne dem watete pansam sad. Party beni. Said to say the more reason why Ashanti is lacking development is a result of these non-fat folks. Because I say we're from too much. And almost they are not ready to learn. They always proclaim to know everything. What told was a crowd changing panadino? Onye na bizi usia. And why na bizi onsian so. What told was a changing panadino quest or using that being. Who's the papa idea baby and we idea? Sebi when ye. Enti suya bibino that be independent so nya na bizi usia. Oh, but I don't know how to describe this kind of people. Sometimes I don't hear me say I've been getting some some hey Ghana. Already nyankopon. Uti se papa nyipa also chire papa nyansa oto boase ho explain na nipa chire nipa no. O se dey be mentiase because me dey say ya na maya madwen. Nti me dey haya na me wo. I say o by dey ka say haya na wo at any given time bra onya wadwe se usua dey because nipa dey da bia na yesua dey. Ale Samuel me da say. God bless you sir. Me da say. Da bia yesua dey. Yes, no, but you are right. Only call when the show is live. I know them who say any people from even some people calling 5 a.m., maybe 4 a.m., this kind of stuff. And it takes time for me to explain to them so they be my point show. No? And Mr. Ross, I hope so join the show. No, you only come when I'm live. That is the only time I use this particular number. But pacho, and this show no bidie boga and a so yasene. Bidie boga bidie be a impumisi and you be a very very brilliant. So I say order do na especially who are manonea. It ultimately export it. We don't more kasa they will export it in any country I will be and you use WhatsApp line 020-800-7208. But say any part of Ghana now per dodo now so our order there 055-839-6745. A BDBA ODBBA 77 is tried and then tested. If I just only be answer our nursing school, our bachelor the final exams, which is the NMC exams, coming September area. My university nurseprepghana.online, www.nurseprepghana.online. All the possible questions about in the exams, and then the possible answers be which means review everything. This is the best app for you. nurseprepghana.online. But you also join the show so a number near +358 4653 72649. It's only when I'm live, Mr. Wai. I mean, messages are about to be Emrana for the intro because I want us to build this particular as we are building a family channel. If there's something you want us to also discuss, then we do discuss it. But me, aka Reverend Timothy, I'm not Achambi. Share. But me, di way there. Zito see a phone. Zito na dema the Timothy de ma papa. Zito. Papa ba ma the Timothy. Kama pa. Since I haven't seen it, I must defer to those who know the gist. Why? Many medasi. Why are they? Message. I'm impressed with the Java. Okay. Joe Gansa. The nedie ebae. Ka message the ya escape me. Joe say, for that Nana Jantua, he speaks out of senses. Anyway, he is a failure journalist for the FM radio station, but wants to gain attention from the media platform through people like Munufie and Kevin Taylor. The way he insults, he only come and insult the sitting president. Sometimes I've been thinking, how on earth will hey, many baby, so I can only criticize him constructively, and I don't have to insult him to say winim nyansa. And I saw Nana Janto message bia or say enye or chile your mama nyansa to say they were berenyo on the bachelor president nyansa. How can Nana Janto be teaching a whole president? I all council the state so no chile president nyansa into a say the on chile president nyansa biem. Until we are canny. When the moment you open your mouth to say, and you want to you've already insulted the person. And who is the person behind all this kind of insulting attacks on the certain president? They think say you are doing something. Anyway, fans. And then when you also try to teach them, they take it as a personal attack and all the moment. For me, how on earth will I call like Dr. Mahmoud Bomi and say, Unim Nyansa and Timina Bachelor Nyansa? How? Yeah, some more. All right, and so say Obia ni message bia BMD. I think I'll end my stream here today. Na ochana yasan about 7 p.m. Ghana time. I'll be live again. Medini William Munufie Politics. So be a message bia so I think I will take my time and then read the message. What was he doing for 8 years when Oko needed some of his advice? Don't mind him, because how can a young man say you can even advise President Jandam and Mahama? I don't even get it. Yeah, it's Elder Jekum. Yeah, Bashiru. That's true. Munufie, I would love you to host Listover and Apoku on your show one day. My humble plea. Hey, Listover, they can say, "Kada di den ka platform ke better teacher, or better tino." Anyway, I'll do my best. I'm working on getting a lot of collaborations with a lot of people. Until I'll do that. Just I'm in person on Bekasa on WhatsApp. I just want them live. So we are working on that to get a better internet for them. So that is something I'm working on it, and I will do my best to do that. All right. Until me do be asked to say name to me joining me. I'll be back. So if I had some glitch in my transmission, sometimes it happens like that. There might be why technology. I will work on it, and I think saying my video quality wasn't that good, but I will work on it tomorrow. Bye bye. All right, I think the manya of for the kind. When you have a didn't say everything. Engine so I'll work on it and then try to get him back on the line. Send a or they na chere ebeba. So also join up at your number and that screen also no. Say and yes, answer that means we're gonna end it here today, right? Sometimes it happens like that. Ebiana miniana number na entime engineers. I think say you are calling from Greece. Oh, sorry for that. Yami Aduma maybe Ochina. Mau Nana Janto and Co are doing this foolishness because NDCs are being too weak. If I got your correct inquiry, we're gonna push them. We're gonna kick them. I say, and I say, when you get opportunity, you come to insult a whole sitting president. Those kind of things in there. In entertaining those kind of things, sir. You wait, so if it's a president, you can criticize, but when they insult now, that is purely foolishness. For that one, I do agree with you. That alone is purely foolishness. So we need to be telling them all these kind of things. But one would say, the more you mention their names, the more they think that they are more important. I just am penny for more that region, mono. Much more than our sebi. Mobit to more for. You people need to advise them. Now, seminar or motima Canada. I don't even understand why Nana Janto of all people would think say, or no, the said to the sense that he can say he is going to advise a president. Say, politics, party, a cheap organo. Politics, say in yama. And Mama in your home, we no opportunity be an say, wait my advice or ma, sebi, no to a mofo, say 7 minia, Monsieur Yansa, because baby I'm one day. You people are going too far. Enti meda masi. Why?
I woke up with tears on my pillow tonight. The road felt heavy, I could not see the light. Friends kept talking, but they didn't know the battles I was fighting deep down in my soul. The wind took my harvest, the storm shook my ground. But somewhere in the silence, your mercy still sounded when everything was fine.